Well, well, well. All right. So, happy Sunday, happy weekend, happy New Year, Knicks Nation. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all happy and healthy. I hope you're all excited because I am about what just happened. I am very excited. As you all know, many of y'all know by now, I talked about this 5 months ago, about this very scenario and what it would mean. And yeah. So, this is, I'm excited. Okay. I'm excited. So first of all, let me just greet all y'all: Odell, Jay Sniper, Richard Vance, Jim Ardino, Adi Sadiq, Mike K, Jim Sessions, Crit Coach Hauser, Shaw Powers, France Jermaine. How y'all doing? Diamond Holding, my brothers, D. Cesari. What's up? Guilford, my man. Tori Banks, Viz Shop, Superstar, my brother. Donnell, 140th Street. Reggie Smith. Picks for Timmy. Camario, what's up? J Diz, CW Flash, Pack a Punch. Webb, what's up? V Spec, David Byer, how you doing? Mine Corn, Jeremy Nussbaum, Ms. Edwards, how are you? Logic Sir, Mashaya, how you doing? Flizzy, Big Task, Only DM Dawson, what's up? Bodman, Bradley, Berkowitz, Johnny Davis, Y.A. Shaw, Kevin, I Stream, Dan Jones, Omar Murray, what's up? Forever Young, I wish. Sincere, Dave the Genius, how y'all doing? Omar Wright, what's up? Michael Dollar, nice. 718 representing. Bogle, Russell Reed, JM Sessions, November. I think I got everybody. Shifty Lee, how you doing? Irvin Green. All right. Wow. First, let's talk about the obvious thing. I think people overreacted. The Knicks lost third straight, Saturday night. But as you can look back now and see, that was kind of an expected loss. Number one, they were on the second night of a back-to-back. Number two, there was no RJ, no IQ, no Grimes for that game. Okay, because either the trade or Grimes is out sick. So you really were shorthanded, and you really, was on the second night. So that was expected. So that wasn't a problem. Okay, so let's not trip about that loss. Let's move forward because, brethren, the immediate future is bright. Now, first of all, let me just make this clear. My druthers was to get Mikal Bridges. That was my druthers, to get Mikal Bridges. That's out the window now. But OG is more than an adequate consolidation prize. The Knicks got better. I don't care what anybody's going to tell you. The Knicks just got better. And you know what? Also, it was no coincidence that at the same time they did this deal. Did you notice that they extended Deuce McBride? Did you notice that at the same time they got this deal done, the same time they extended Deuce McBride? Did you see that? Do you think that, let me ask you a question. Do you think that was done accidentally, or do you think that was just a coincidence that they got this deal done and they extended Deuce McBride? Daily Music, thanks for the $20. Thanks for the dub. Raw, I have two questions. How did you feel when you saw the report that Scoot is important towing to 3-point gunning for Rookie of the Year? How did you feel when the guys spoke highly of Pre-Def get traded to us? I'm sorry, bro. I'm not understanding that question. Just not understanding. I don't know about Scoot. As I did last year, I thought Scoot was probably top player, definitely top two players in this last year's draft. I still think he is, and he's going to prove it. May not come out this year, with the Victor Wembanyama hype and the Chet Holmgren hype, but Scoot is that dude, and it's going to take a couple of seasons. Remember, he's playing the second toughest or two toughest positions to learn in the league. One point guard, the other's a five, and so I'm not worried about Scoot. He's going to be that dude. He's going to be all that, but. Yeah, I didn't understand the super chat question. De La Music, if you could repost it, because I'm not understanding what you were asking. But so they extended Deuce at the same time they made this trade. Now, what does that tell you? what it should tell you is that Tom Thibodeau and the Don have a lot of confidence in Deuce McBride coming into the rotation. Okay? And this is really the backstory. This is not the front story. I got a couple of backstories. Deuce got almost 18 minutes the other night. He was the only one in the second unit that was plus. He was +7. Everybody was -13 or whatever. Okay. This is good. I want to tell you, this is very good. Okay. If you understand defense, you understand why I'm saying this is very good. Not only that, now your second unit for now is going to be Precious Achiuwa, which you're going to talk about in a second, Josh Hart, Quentin Grimes, and Deuce McBride. Now wait. If you don't know anything, I could tell you, Precious, I'm going to talk about Precious in a second. Precious, some of y'all remember a young man that used to play for the Chicago Bulls that got traded to the Knicks as a power forward named Charles Oakley. Do y'all remember Charles Oakley? Y'all remember he came from the Bulls in the trade, I believe, that sent Cartwright to the Bulls. He came to New York, became a fixture in New York. Okay, Precious Achiuwa is Charles Oakley with a three-point shot. Precious Achiuwa is Charles Oakley with a three-point shot. That's Precious Achiuwa. He's a banger. He's a banger. Okay, he's only 6'8", but he can play the 4 or the 5. He's a banger. Okay, and he could shoot a three-pointer. I don't know what let me see what his numbers are, but I know he could shoot a three-pointer, man. That wasn't just no throw-in right there. That wasn't just no throw-in. That was a major, to me, the Knicks got a major piece back in getting Precious Achiuwa, because that was a Don move right there. That was a Don move right there. I was like, wait, they got Precious Achiuwa too? Oh my gosh, man. Let me get Precious up in his piece, man, because that was a Don move right there. Let me see if did they put him on the Knicks yet? Let me get this boy number up here for Precious Achiuwa. Precious Achiuwa, yeah. Precious Achiuwa. I think he's from the Bronx originally. And he's from the Bronx originally, and he went to Memphis, and then Miami drafted him, and they traded him the same, for Kyle Lowry, I think. But Precious can shoot the three. Now, this year he hasn't shot too much. He's shooting about, he's not shooting that well, but I'm telling you, he's a 31% shooter from three, 28 this year. But he'll get you a 3-point shot. I'm telling you, he's going to be better than that from three. Okay. I like him. He's a banger. He's a roughneck. Y'all was talking about we need a backup 4, right? Okay, you got your wish granted, because Precious is a roughneck. Okay, he's in the Charles Oakley beef stew mode of roughneck. Okay, he really is. So I'm loving that move, baby. I'm loving that move. Put it this way: they're not going to leave him open to shoot threes. I'm not saying Stephen Curry, but I'm excited. Okay, so Precious Achiuwa is going to be your second unit guy while Mitch Rob is out. I don't know what's going to happen after Mitch Rob comes back, but we're not dealing with that right now. That's right. Precious is from Nigeria, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that both Precious Achiuwa as well as ANONOBY are not only just from Nigeria. I think they're both Igbo. I think they're both the Igbo tribe, both of them. Okay. I'm from the Igbo tribe, so I kind of favor that. They both Igbos. So yeah. I mean, that's the backstory. Okay, so Deuce McBride, Quentin Grimes, which got drafted together, who Tibbs loved both of them. And so now you're going to have them going against second units. That defense is going to be tight, y'all. That defense is going to be tight. Okay. No, Webb. No. If anything, they're going to trade Malachi Flynn. I don't know what they're going to. Malachi Flynn is on an expiring $3.8 million deal. Okay. Before the deal, they made Deuce to understand, Okay, IQ's going out. We're depending on you now, son. That's what this is about, Webb. We're depending on you now, son. Thanks for the $5. We're depending on you now, son. You're gonna be in that backup role now. Yeah, so nah, that's what they did. So Deuce time is now time. Okay. That's the backstory. Let's go to the front story. Now, if y'all recall, about 5 months ago, I was telling you, OG ANONOBY. I'm not trying to down, and some of you say, well, you said we're going to get rid of RJ. I didn't say we're going to get rid. I don't use the term get rid because you sound like he's garbage that's got to be tossed out. That's not RJ Barrett, okay? RJ Barrett is the second coming of Jimmy Butler. He's just not there now. He's going to get there in the future. Okay, I said when he's 25. I was telling you, I was surprised it came so quick when he started the season off the way he did. Okay, but I told y'all when he's 25, wait for him. But Precious is there now. That's a major difference. All right, wait a minute. Let me get my man here. Hold on. Daylight Music, thanks for the 20. Sorry, they beat the Spurs, and the reports are he's starting to click. He's also gunning for Rookie of the Year. Then when I saw the trade, I said, these three Ross said were gold chips pre-draft. Oh, I see. Yeah. I told you, Scoot. Scoot is that dude. I really believe Scoot gonna be. Y'all see Anthony Edwards? That's Scoot. Okay, Scoot is Anthony Edwards with a point guard, as a pure point guard. Man, Scoot's that dude. So I'm not. I mean, I told you I liked him at the top of the draft this past season. I know Victor Wembanyama, and yeah, blah 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 blah. I understand, but he was lighting behind. He's gonna take a few years, as you can see, right? I think y'all seeing Victor Wembanyama. He's really skilled. But the league is more than just skill. There's always a high level of skill. You got to grind, which means you can't be too light in the behind and think you're going to grind. Okay? Scoot is ready. And he's going to get better ready. He's going to be that dude. All right. So Russell Reed, thanks for the $5. Hey, Raw, it's been a minute. Needed. D Knicks giving up too many points. OG under tips. Yeah. I'm saying. So OG ANONOBY. With either, it don't matter whether it's Dante or Grimes, but right now it's Dante. So you got that. That's a lockdown. That's a lockdown wing set right there. Lockdown wings. Okay, that's lockdown wings. You could play OG with the second unit if you want, or you could play Randall with the second unit if you want, and there's gonna be hell to pay. All right, there's gonna be hell to pay, regardless. There's going to be hell to pay. So I'm excited about this. Now, y'all see recently whenever RJ is getting wait, I didn't see it. I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't see it. Did you pull something up here? Let me see. I didn't see it. You're not Russell Reed, so I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Sorry, Michael. I didn't see it. I'm so excited. I'm missing stuff. So wait. What was that? Okay, so you can put the second unit with Randall out there. You can put the second unit with OG out there, and there's hell to pay. Okay. See, when you playing a team, name a team. If it's Miami, and you got Tyler Hero out there, and you got Jimmy Butler out there, and you got Precious out there, they gotta sit at some point. They gotta rest. Nobody plays 48 minutes. And when they do, there's going to be hell to pay. I'm so excited. See, last night, for example, the Knicks gave up 140 points. Why? Well, did you notice Evan Fournier played 18 minutes and he was minus 13? Did y'all notice that? I don't know how many people still whining about Evan Fournier. He cannot play defense. Every time he's out there, he's negative. He's never positive. You understand? So he was out there for 18 minutes. And it was 18 minutes too long because he was out there and he was negative 13. Negative 13. Okay. So forget all that. That's why, the second unit last night didn't bring no defense. Grimes wasn't there. Deuce was the only one out there playing defense in the second unit. That was it. Okay. So yeah, nah. Okay. Nah. But now, Grimy and Deuce and Hart and Precious, holy creeps, y'all. Woo, Lord. That's going to be good. Mac K, thanks for the fight. They must trade Fournier's contract for a player whose contract extends into 25, so they have more salary to trade this summer. They don't need to trade Fournier's contract, except if they're going to get a DeJounte Murray. But the problem is that if you're Atlanta, what you trying to tell me? You going to take DeJounte Murray for Evan Fournier? Atlanta don't want no parts of Fournier. Matter of fact, Atlanta got a problem already. They got too many wings. And they don't need no wings that don't play no defense. So they ain't going to be interested in DeJounte Murray. I mean, going for Evan Fournier. They're not interested in that. Neither would I be. Okay? Yeah. No, they're not going to add Donovan Mitchell. No. Dude, we just improved the defense and you trying to get us backwards. No, not getting Donovan Mitchell. Forget it. It's not going to happen. No Donovan Mitchell. Forget it. Now, if they were going to trade, if Atlanta was willing to take Grimes with Fournier, that might get done. I don't want that to get done, but that would be the only way we get DeJounte Murray. Are y'all listening to me? That's the only way. You must include Grimes with Evan Fournier. That's the only way you're going to get that done. That's the only way. Otherwise, forget about it. Because if you're Atlanta, that's what you're asking for. You want a defensive wing. And so you're asking for Grimes. Okay? Yeah, forget Spider. That ain't happening, man. I don't know what y'all smoking that you keep thinking Spider Mitchell's going to be like some Jesus white savior or something. It's not going to happen. That's not, no. Okay? Russell Reed, love the energy for the second unit backcourt. McBride. I'm trying to tell y'all. No. We got it set, man. We got it set. Now, starting unit. OG at the 3. Now, let me tell you something. You remember just last week now. It was just last week that they were leaving RJ wide open to shoot. They purposely were leaving him wide open. Did y'all see that? OKC's defense was purposely leaving RJ open. They wanted RJ to shoot, and he did. Right? Y'all saw that last week with OKC? He had 7 wide open 3-pointers. Right. Let me ask you this. Do you think they're going to do that with OG Anunoby? Do you think they're going to do that with OG Anunoby? Do you think they're going to leave him wide open for 3s from 7 attempts? Do you think he's going to? No, they're not. They're not going to do that. Okay. Now, what does that mean offensively? What does that mean? So they have to guard him. Which leaves DeJounte Murray with more space. Not DeJounte Murray, sorry. Dante, you got me thinking. Dante DiVincenzo with more space. And y'all have seen, have y'all noticed that Dante could knock down some open 3s now? Not for just the 38 points he dropped last night, which was big time. He could knock down some open 3s. He's getting in the flow. Okay? Because why? Him and Brunson are familiar. Okay? Very familiar. So you get Devo out there. They can't guard both of them because then what'll happen if they put a man and they got to stick a man on Devo, they got to stick a man on OG. Now you got to pick your poison between Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. Wait. Lord, we just got better, y'all. The Knicks just got better. Okay? Defensively, oh my gosh. Defensively, OG with Dante and Ju. Now, I want to tell you, Julius has been much more motivated on defense this season. I haven't noticed it. At first, I thought it was, temporary, but no. Julius has been much more, even when he was in his offensive scoring slump, as you remember at the beginning of the year with the ankle, he was defensively engaged. And Julius is now defensively engaged. Hartenstein is not Mitchell Robinson, but this dude is no pushover on the defensive end of the floor. So you got Hartenstein, Ju, and OG as your front line. I'm really happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Your second unit, Yes, ACHIUWA plays the 4 and the 5 V-dash. He plays both. He does both, man. Winston Jones, because it's you, brother. I won't say anything because it's you. Because it's you. Winston Jones is suffering from a very bad illness. Please pray for him. Remember him in your prayer. Winston, I'm not joking. Winston Jones has serious terminal illness. Please pray for Winston Jones, one of the subscribers, my man over here. He is he's really sick, so please pray for him. Seriously, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. That's serious as a heart attack. I'm being serious. Brother Winston Jones needs your prayers. Okay. And I'm going to mention it in my Bible study too. I meant to do that yesterday. Sorry about that, Winston. But so much is going on, man. But yeah. Okay. So now, I did not want IQ and RJ involved in this deal. But seeing that we're getting back Precious with OG, okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. Russell Reed, thanks for the $5. Corner 3 weaponry. Now you have 2 3-point threats from the corner. Julius drive, kick out. That's right. The spray out game just went up a notch. Y'all understand that? You know, Tibbs is always talking about spray the ball. The spray out game just went up a notch. Okay, because you cannot just sit there and let OG Anunoby shoot, because he will kill you. OG Anunoby is shooting 44% from the corners. Did you hear me? OG Anunoby is shooting 44% from the corners. And wait. He's shooting over 50% from straight away. That's that right there. He's shooting 44% from the corners, and he's shooting 50% from straight away. And you know the Knicks run that weave. Bruh. I'm telling you something. Okay? So, yep, he's 50 dead straight on. So with that, defensively and offensively, the Knicks just went up and down. They went and got a guy that's 26 that RJ will probably be him in 3 years, 2 or 3 years. He is there now. You understand? The only thing I'm sad about right now is we don't have Mitchell Robinson. If we had Mitchell Robinson right now, man, that's right, Coach Hausen. That's right. If we had Mitchell Robinson, but you know what? We don't have him. Next man up. So we got to deal with what we got. Okay. So, I don't suspect. Now, if you've seen the Don over the last 3 years, you had Derrick Rose come at a trade deadline. You had Cam Reddish come at a trade deadline. You had Josh Hart come at a trade deadline. Only the Cam Reddish thing really didn't work out so well, right? And then now before the trade deadline, you get OG Anunoby and Precious Achiuwa. I don't think another move is coming. I'm actually surprised they pulled this off, but I can understand because probably, if you remember, a year ago, the word was that Masai Ujiri was asking for 3 number 1s for OG Anunoby. Y'all remember that? I'm not making that up. He was asking for like 3 number 1s at least for OG Anunoby. Okay? I love the trade, Felix. I'm sitting there telling you, the Knicks got better. I love the trade. The Knicks got better. The Knicks got better. The Knicks got better. I love the trade. I'm excited. I love the trade. Okay. So last year, it was about a year ago when OG's name was coming up. They were talking about 3 number 1s, if y'all remember. And I knew the Don wasn't going to bite on that. That's how. So now you got a Quickley who did not sign, right? And wants to start. He's now the starting point guard in Toronto. You got RJ, who's from Toronto. If you want to trade somewhere for RJ, it's going to be Toronto. And now you get back a dude that's 6'7", 240 that could bang. A dude that's 44% from the corners on the 3 and 50% from straight on. A dude that's second team All-NBA defense. Bruh. Man, now, as far as DeJounte Murray. Now, I told y'all, the only move for DeJounte Murray is this one. You ready? It's Evan Fournier and Quentin Grimes. No picks for DeJounte Murray. That's the next move. Because what would happen in that scenario? You'd have now your second unit would be Deuce, Dante, Hart, and Precious. Your starting unit would be OG, DeJounte, Brunson, Julius, and Hartenstein. Murray is a defensive wizard, man. But he can't shoot the three. Murray is not a three-point shooter. Y'all know that, right? But you cannot stop him. He gets to his mid-range spots, and he is deadly on the mid-range spots. And I don't know what his wingspan is, but it's got to be something close to 6'10", right? Y'all seen his wingspan. So he gets his shot off against anybody, okay? Against anybody, okay? So if y'all looking for DeJounte Murray, that's still a possibility. You're going to lose Grimes in that deal. You're going to lose Grimes in that deal. And honestly, I don't want it. I'm telling you right now, I don't want it. But I'm telling you, if it does happen, that's how it's going to happen. But Raw, no. I would say no. Bye, Jonte. I'm good. We good. We going forward. Because I want to see Deuce and Grimes develop in that second unit. Now they're going to both get second unit minutes, which means they're both going to get between about 20 minutes a game. Both of them going to get like 20 minutes a game. Okay? So, yeah, but McCall, if you're the Nets, what do you want from McCall? You're going to want significant assets for McCall Bridges. You're going to want, now we got the draft capital, but you're going to have to give up Grimy again. You're going to have to give up Grimy. You know, that's another significant. Is he 6'10" wingspan? Yeah, that cat got some wings on him, man. And he knows how to use it defensively. I love his defense. And offensively, he's tough now. I ain't going to front. DeJounte Murray is rough. That would make, no, they're not trading OG. What you think? This is cards? This ain't Las Vegas. They didn't just trade for OG Anunoby to give him up. Stop, man. Stop. No, he's permanent now. They're going to re-sign him. That's what they got him for. So that's what I'm saying. I want to keep Grimy, man. I wanted Mikal Bridges, but when this deal went down, that's over. Y'all know that's over, right? That's over. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I'm telling you, I'd rather keep Grimy, but if that deal was going to happen, Q-Dog is going to be involved. Let me tell you something, man. It's only in New York people hate Q-Dog. Do you realize that? There's probably 20 other teams that want him right now. Right now. Only you knuckleheads in New York City don't understand what you got, okay? The phone is probably ringing. In fact, Ian Begley said yesterday, teams are continually calling about Quentin Grimes. Yes, of course. Okay, of course. Because outside of New York, everybody sees what he could become. Okay, so if there's another trade, either it's Murray or it's Mikal Bridges, you're dealing with Q Grimes and you're dealing with M. Fournier to make the money work. So you're dealing with M. Fournier and Q-Dog. That's how that's going to go. Like I said, I prefer to keep my man Quentin. I'm biased. I'm biased. And I see him I can see the future. And I want Quentin Grimes. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I want Quentin Grimes. Yeah, I want him. So yeah. Sorry, Delali. I'm sorry, man. Delali, I got to take care of my daddy. I got things to do, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get stuff done here. But I'm liking the way we look right now. I'm loving the way the Knicks look right now. Like I said, only thing we missing is Mitchell Robinson. That's all. But I'm not going to complain about Hartenstein. I love me some Hartenstein. He's heart and soul, no pun intended. Dude dives on the floor. Dude runs the floor. Dude is aggressive. Dude ain't no punk. I love Isaiah Hartenstein. All right, I love that boy. Okay, and you know what else? I would not mind if he was a permanent starter and Mitchell Robinson was your 5 on the second unit. Because now look, you get Mitch Rob, Josh Hart, Quentin Grimes, and Deuce McBride. Man, oh man, oh man. So you could go either way with me on that. Yeah, you can go either way with me on that, okay? But anyway, Yeah, I'm with that, man. I'm with that. Yeah. But yeah, I'll go either way with that. Honestly, you can't really lose either way with that. So, yeah. But no, don't sleep on Dante though, Jabroni. Don't sleep on Dante now. Don't do it. Don't sleep on that young redhead boy. He can play a little defense. And he ain't, like I said, he's not grimy, but I'm just looking forward to seeing Grimes and Deuce against the second units of other teams. It's gonna be them when Tibbs let them dogs out. Here they come. When Tibbs let them dogs out, I still don't agree with starting Josh Hart every time somebody's missing for the starting lineup. I don't agree with that. Josh Hart is, to me, out of place in the starting lineup. He needs to really be in the second unit. That's when he's at his best. But anyway, that's Tibbs' move. That's his decision, whatever. But I'm very happy with this team right now. Russell, thanks for that fight. Remember, the Don still has the heat on my side behind with the That's right. But you're not going to get as much as you think you're going to get from that. You might get a second round pick. It's not really. You're not going to get much from that, Russell. I'm telling you, it's not going to be like you're not going to get any number one picks from Toronto. You might get cash, but you're not going to get a lot. Yeah, the Rich Paul and the Don. And let me tell you, you want to know what's going on with Rich Paul and the Don? Let me tell you. Look. You ready? Some of y'all are going to get real excited. I'm about to tell you, okay? DeJounte Murray wants to come to New York, but he don't want to step on his agent's toes. Did you hear what I said? DeJounte Murray wants to come to New York, but he doesn't want to step on his agent's toes. He's not like, get me New York or you're fired. He wants to work with his agent. Rich Paul's a big-time agent and has done well with DeJounte. So DeJounte's saying, look, Rich, man, can you work this deal out with the Don so I can get to New York? That's what this is about. That's what it's about. Okay. Now, the Don, you know how the Don is now. Y'all got to understand. I've been telling y'all still, some of y'all just catching on that he is the Don. I've been telling y'all from year one he was the Don. Y'all just catching on. But it's better late than never. So let me explain this to you. Now, the Don is like, oh, you coming to me now? And the Don's going to hold out for the best price he could get. So what he's going to try to do, he's going to say, we'll send you Evan Fournier and 2 number 1 picks for DeJounte Murray because he don't want to give up Grimes. And Atlanta's going to say, look, man, we want Grimes. Don't care about no Evan Fournier. And that's going to be what decides if this gets done. Right there. Now, it could get done. It may not get done. Okay? I'm trying to tell you, it could get done. It may not get done. But I'd rather keep Quentin Grimes. I know y'all are high on DeJounte, and I totally understand why. I can see the lineup that you can see, and I know they'll be hell to pay. But I like guys we drafted. Okay? I like guys we drafted. And I like the Deuce Grimes combination coming out of that second unit. Lord. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So thanks, Mike K, for that $2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what's going on. The only reason you're hearing about any conversation between Leon Rose and Rich Paul is because DeJounte Murray wants to come to New York. That's what that's about. If DeJounte Murray was not interested, if he said, I don't want New York anyway, send me to Houston, then you wouldn't hear no conversation with Rich Paul. You wouldn't hear it. The only reason Rich Paul is meeting with Leon Rose is because his client wants New York. Did you hear me? That's why. Because his client wants New York. That's why. Okay? That's it. Otherwise, you wouldn't hear them talking. That's the only reason they're talking. They don't like each other. So why is Rich Paul even bothering? Because his client is interested in coming to the New York Knicks. So Alvarez is asking, what's our next move? What I'm going to tell you is it's not involving Julius Randle. I heard that and I couldn't believe. I don't even know if it was Bagley or who was Knucklehead talking about. Julius Randle ain't going nowhere. He ain't. Okay. And I don't know what people think is so easy to replace an all NBA power forward. It's not. Okay. It's not. When you had Obi, maybe, but not now, you can forget it. Okay. You're not just going to give up. You think that Don just going to give up a 2-time all NBA, and he looked like he's going to go for all NBA again this year. So no. It's not. The next move is not involving Julius Randle. It's involving Quentin Grimes. It's involving Quentin Grimes. That's the decision that Don had to make. Now, if DeJounte Murray's coming to New York, it's going to involve Quentin Grimes and Evan Fournier. There's your two right there. Blue Dollar, Gent, 5 peace and blessings. Moves 8 being made. Yes, I hear you. Thank you. Winston, my brother. Thanks for the $3, man. Appreciate that. So, yeah, but if we were not to do anything but stay put right now, which, look, y'all should understand, this is a strong possibility. Okay? This strong possibility. The Knicks might not do nothing. They might take this team and roll with it. And you know what? I'm with it. You hear what I'm saying? I'm with it. Take this team and roll with it. Okay? Wait, Michael, where I see your loot? Let me hang on, Michael. Let me just take a look over here. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I didn't. Let me just take a look over here. Let me see. Let me look for it while you let me look for it over here. Let me see, man. Let's take a look and see. Let's take a look and see, my friend. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it, sir. I don't see it. I'm looking in the advanced mode, and I'm sorry, Michael, I don't see it. Did you put it in here, Michael? Did you put it in here? Oh, you sent it before. Okay. Maybe I'll see it afterward, Michael. I might see it after. I don't see it. I don't see it right here. I don't see it right here. I might see it after. I will let you know if I do or don't. I will let you know, okay? I will let you know. Okay. Now, let's prepare for our worst case scenario. Are you ready? You ready to prepare? Are y'all ready to hear the worst case? You got to get, when you're looking at the Knicks, I know it's difficult for people. I know it's difficult, but look here, you got to prepare for both sides. You got to understand both sides of this thing. You got to understand that there's two possibilities. There's always two possibilities, okay? There's always two. It's not just one. There's two possibilities. Now, let me explain. There's a possibility that that our boy OG will be hurt for an extended number of games. He doesn't play 82 games. We'd be good if he can play 70 games. If he can play 70 games, I'll be happy. Okay? If he can play 70 games, I'll be happy. But OG is not your most durable dude. He's just not your most durable guy. That's just him. Okay? And I'm just telling you. So this year right here, as we are looking at it, let me take a look. Right now, he has played 27 games. So he's definitely on pace to do better than he normally does. He's definitely on pace to do better than he normally does. But he has missed games in the past. He's averaged about 60 games a season in Toronto. Okay? He's averaged about 60 games a season in Toronto. So I'm hoping he, getting into his prime now, contract year. You know how dudes, y'all know how dudes get in their contract year. So I think he's going to be playing over 70 this year, but that's the only problem we may have. He may be hurt a little bit. Hey, John Mark, he may be hurt a little bit. Might be. Okay. I'm doing good, bro. Yeah. Well, what it is, Margaret, is not that I don't think it's a conditioning problem. If you look at the shape of his body, he's a big dude, a big husky dude. And I think maybe he's just one of them dudes, like in baseball, like Ken Griffey Jr. was always getting cramps and hamstring pulls. Some guys are just like that, man, Not everybody's like Juju. Brick Doodle House can play every night, 35 minutes and come back. Not everybody's like that. That's a special thing, I know. Malak Dawayad said the same thing. Wait till Mitch Rob comes back. Oh my gosh, man, I'm so excited. I don't know what they're going to do with, who's the odd man out now? Y'all know who the odd man out is. unfortunately, it's Jericho Sims. You know, Jericho Sims is the odd man out. That's the problem. Because Precious Achiuwa is going to take the minutes. Yeah, Sims is the odd man out. And I hate to say that. I hate that. I love Jericho. He's New York Knicks. But Precious is better. Okay? Yeah, because now you have Precious and Hartenstein, and you're going to still have MCBRIDE coming back. Now, we already knew Taj Gibson understood he's a 15-minute-a-night guy. He understood that. That's his max. He's not going to play more than that. He's a utility type dude. So we're not worried about him. But Sims is 25. He wants to play, you know. So it could be if you're dealing with a DeJounte, you get Sims included in that deal, but they're not going after Sims as much as they're going after Grimes. Everybody wants Grimes. Yeah, Precious can play both the 4 and the 5, man. I'm loving this deal because I love Precious Achiuwa. I love me some Precious Achiuwa. He is the Oak Man 2.0. I'm telling you. Precious Achiuwa is Oakley 2.0. So if you like Charles Oakley when he used to play for the Knicks, you are going to love Precious Achiuwa. Yes, right. I think he had to give up Detroit's 2nd round pick. That's it. Okay. Yes, timer is now. So RJ, and I did talk about timers. RJ goes to a place that the only other place he would play for aside from New York in his mind was Toronto. He goes there. He goes home. IQ gets to start at point guard. He's going to start at point guard for the Toronto Raptors. And so now you have a nucleus of RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, and Immanuel Quickley. That's a really daggone good nucleus to start with. Y'all see that? So you got RJ Barrett, Immanuel Quickley, and you got Scotty Barnes. That's your nucleus. And you got Podol too. Podol's a nice, solid little player, man. He's a nice player. So you got a nice, solid little nucleus to get started with. You still got Gary Trent for the rest of the season. I don't know if they're going to keep him, but you got a nice nucleus to get started with. If you're going to rebuild right there, you got a nice nucleus. So, and you got 2 legitimate starters in IQ and RJ, 2 legitimate starters and NBA level starters. So you got 2 of them. So the Don did right again. I want nobody to say, I still hear people, he shouldn't have traded Obi. He was doing right by Obi. When y'all gonna get that? He did right by Obi, and he's doing right by IQ. IQ wants to start. Okay. Do right by him. And they did. Yeah, Fisher Hunter, I can understand why you would come to that conclusion, though I don't agree with you because I'd rather keep Mitch Rob even on the 2nd unit. Because Mitchell Robinson, if y'all remember, they asked him, what do you think about playing on the 2nd unit? He said, I love playing on the 2nd unit. Y'all remember that? They asked him, what do you think about playing in the 2nd unit? He said, I love playing in the 2nd unit. Can you imagine? Mitchell Robinson in the 2nd unit? Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, man. This gets really good, man. I'm trying to tell you, this gets really, really good. Yeah, so I'm excited. The Knicks, again, I want y'all to understand that it was the management team, along with Tom Thibodeau, that have the Knicks in the position to acquire what you are seeing right now. What are you seeing right now? You have Mitchell Robinson still in the squad, but you have Isaiah Hartenstein, Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, Dante DiVincenzo, and Jalen Brunson. 2 All-NBA players, 1 All-NBA defensive player. You have a bench of Precious Achiuwa, the number 20th pick from 2020. You have a bench that includes Josh Hart signed to a 4-year deal. Quentin Grimes still on his rookie deal, and Deuce McBride, who you just extended for $13 million over 3 years. And he still got 8 number 1s. They still got 8 number 1s. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and some of y'all, I've heard some fools about fire Leon Rose, or Leon Rose is really under the gun, he can get fired. When are people going to stop taking drugs? Stop using opioids. They're not good. Leon Rose ain't under no gun, neither is Tom Thibodeau. These cats, you do not have long-term sustainable winning when you keep trying to fire your head coach. You start over. Okay? You do not have long-term sustainable winning when you keep trying to replace your management. Okay, that's how you win. It starts right there. Tom Thibodeau, all he's done is got the Knicks to the playoffs 2 out of the last 3 seasons. And one of the seasons he didn't make it. He didn't have a point guard because Leon messed up and brought in a one-legged point guard and Kemba Walker that couldn't play no defense. Not Tom. Leon did that. And I ain't firing Leon. But that's why he didn't make the playoffs. Didn't have no guard. He had to go with Alec Burks at the daggone point guard. Come on. So give Tom a team and Tom will produce. Let me tell you something. Right now, I like what Tom's going to do. When he sees OG Anunoby in his lineup, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? DeMar DeRozan, let me, let's get off of that drunkenness and let's stop. Let's wake up. Let me give you some air. DeMar DeRozan? What? Stop. You know what? You remember what Donnie Cochran said? If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. It doesn't fit. Thanks for the $5 Damn Music Raw. I wonder how many of these people please realize how good we just got. I'm telling you. We just went up 2 notches, man. Let me ask you all a question. Oh, DD, I know you're not talking about Dante DiVincenzo. Dude, what they selling on the street where you live? Because that stuff is strong, man. Dude just scored 38 last night on 7 threes, and you're talking about he's trash? Please stop using drugs. Stop it. Okay, wait. First off, Ken Buchanan, I'm excited that Don did his thing. Thanks for the $5. That's exactly right. He did his usual thing. Okay, so look here. Right now, okay, the Knicks just need to just play these dudes. That's it. Just play these dudes. Go from here. Just go from here and play them, man. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Now, wait. Now, not only you going to play the dudes, right? You got Tom Thibodeau got his squad that he wants, right? Now, well, Clint Capella's nice. I like Clint Capella, but we don't need him. We good. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all stop naming players, man. We don't need nobody else. We don't need Clint Capella. We don't need DeMar DeRozan. We don't need Donovan Mitchell. We don't need none of them. We good. Okay? We good. Okay? We don't need none of them. Clint Capella can play some ball. He's a great defensive stopper. Tom Thibodeau type dude. There's no question. But we good. Yep, his health is suspect. So play him on the second unit. You don't just get rid of people. See, that's what's wrong with some of y'all. You're not loyal to your own players at all. Some of y'all are not loyal at all. Somebody has a bad game, you're ready to trade them. Some of y'all need to go, damn, get some help somewhere. Go talk to Dr. Phil or Oprah or somebody. Do something. The minute one of your players has a bad night, y'all like, oh, we gotta get rid of him. I'm tired of him. I wonder if your bosses do that to you. Half of y'all be unemployed. Shoot. You understand? No, you move Mitch Rob to the bench. Okay, what is the formula for a guy that gets hurt a lot? You play him less minutes. So now you play Mitchell Robinson 20 minutes instead of 35 minutes, right? You think he's stay healthy then? I told y'all, you see how Oklahoma City's using Chet Holmgren? They've gotten the number. It's 30 minutes. Don't play him no more than 30 minutes. That's how they roll with Chet Holmgren. And you see how they doing it. Imagine doing that with Mitchell Robinson. Imagine doing that with Mitchell Robinson. You bring him off the bench and you let him play with the rest of them dogs on the bench. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. No, we good. We don't need Brandon Ingram. Where would Brandon Ingram play? There's no room for him. He's a forward. You just got OG Anunoby. And he is not playing over Julius Randle. So let's stop drinking. No Brandon Ingram. No Donovan Mitchell. No. Yeah, I ain't see it yet. I'll look at it, AA. What's up, AA? No, for what? Caruso for what? Why do y'all keep naming these players? For what? Where's Caruso going to play? In front of who? Do you actually think he's going to play in front of Josh Hart? Will you stop drinking? Stop it. Bruce McBride's been waiting on the sideline for 3 years now, and you're talking about a damn Alex Caruso. Forget that. Mother flock Alex Caruso. What's wrong with y'all? We good. We good. We good. We good. Okay. John Mark, I was looking for your part after the trade to hear your opinion. Do we have the next step now, Murray? No. I just told you. Some of y'all not listening. Murray can happen if Grimes is included. If Grimes is not included, forget DeJounte Murray. Let me make did y'all hear me? I want to make sure you catch that. If Quentin Grimes is included in the deal, you can get DeJounte Murray. If he's not, you're not getting him. And that is up to Leon Rose. And I want to tell you, in this particular instance, Tom Thibodeau is also going to be included. Because Tibbs pushed for Deuce and Grimes. Why do you think they just extended Deuce? Okay? So if they're willing to trade Grimes, teams are calling about Quentin Grimes. If they're willing to trade Grimes, they can get DeJounte Murray. That's a realistic. If they're willing to include Grimes with and then of course, because the Don's in the driver's seat here. Let me tell you, so I'm telling you, listen, DeJounte Murray wants to come to New York. He does. Otherwise, Rich Paul wouldn't be going through the trouble of putting down his pride to talk with Leon Rose. But it's up to Leon Rose. And Leon's going to say, you take Evan, and let me think about giving you Grimes. That's what it's going to come down to. Is Leon Rose willing to include Quentin Grimes in a deal? That's what it comes down to. Okay? Okay? I wouldn't say Grimes is gone. Y'all make too much definitive statements on speculation. I wouldn't say Grimes is gone. I wouldn't say that. Y'all got to be cool. That's what I'm saying. Y'all tripping too much. Y'all getting all caught up. Don't. He might, but he might be. No, we're not going to get Murray and Bey. Where would Bey play? Why do you name players that cannot get into the rotation? Saddiq Bey would not play. He's not going to play. Okay? Please think about whose minutes are being taken if you're claiming Saddiq Bey is coming, or anybody, Caruso, DeMar DeRozan. Whose minutes are being cut from the current rotation for you to get your fantasy? Because it's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. Back up, Randall. You got Precious Achiuwa. You got Precious Achiuwa, who's 6'8", 245. No, you got Precious. You don't need that. Okay? And let me explain this to you. Precious Achiuwa is on a rookie deal. Okay? Rookie deal. So you think the Don's giving up somebody a rookie deal to be paying? That's what I'm saying to y'all. Think about what you're saying when you bring up these names. Because some of y'all just throw names out. That's what makes me think you're NBA 2K. Because you're not paying no attention to what you're talking about. You're just throwing names out there. Like, let's see what crap sticks to the wall. Let's throw it up there and see what crap sticks to the wall. DeJounte Murray. Let's throw it. All right. Hey, click up out. Forget Paul George. You'll never see a Knicks uniform. Forget Paul George. Never see a Knicks uniform. Ever. It's not going to happen. Okay? No. Look, OG is the guy that, is the exception on Tibbs. Tibbs ain't going after nobody that ain't available, man. And Paul George ain't available. Okay? Okay? Yeah, so forget Paul George. That's not coming. Nobody else is coming, y'all. Anyone that comes next, and I understand the DeJounte Murray. That's the one that makes sense to me. The DeJounte Murray makes sense, okay, because he's a long guy that could guard, and you could put him next to Brunson, and you're going to get all kinds of, stuff there. That's really good. I can understand that. And that deal, let me just repeat, that deal will happen if Grimes is included. And some of y'all think that's automatic because you hate your own player. Grimes is a future star. And I'm trying to tell you, it's not automatic. It could happen, but it's not automatic, okay? Because everybody except Knicks Nation understands the future is Grimes, okay? trying to tell you. So right now, it could happen. Do they want DeJounte? Hey, do y'all know how old is DeJounte? How old is DeJounte Murray? Is he 25, 26? Let me see. Do y'all know? I don't know. I'm trying to find out. DeJounte Murray. Let's see. DeJounte is 27. So he's in his prime right now. See, if the Knicks were to get him, they'd be in win now mode right now. Win now. They'd have to. See, because you still got upside with Grimes. You got a lot of upside. So, yeah, so we got to see. We got to see what happens. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. Y'all don't listen because y'all are so like, woo, you can't stay here. It could happen, okay? But Grimes would have to be involved, and that's not an automatic. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. I like the idea of Murray. I do. I like the idea of DeJounte. It's a realistic idea. And Rich Paul is talking to Leon for a reason, okay? But it's not automatic. That would be a tough one for Leon and Tom. That would be a tough one. You into win now. Now you still have a dynamic bench because you still have Hart, you still have Devo, and you still have Deuce. You still have a dynamic bench there. But yeah, we got to see what happens. That's not an automatic. Okay, that's all I'm telling you. It could happen, but it's not an automatic. Okay. It's not an automatic. So we'll see. This is going to be very interesting. And I agree with some of y'all, what y'all saying. It could happen before the trade deadline. Gustino, thanks for the $10. Please, while keep doing your thing. You got the brothers in the firehouse listening to. Oh, really? Oh, man. Knicks Gospel, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, G. Gustino. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for the $10. Greatly appreciate that. But, yeah, no. It could happen. I'm not telling you no to DeJounte Murray. Let me tell you who I'm saying no to. Everybody else. Okay, DeJounte Murray is the only one. Except DeJounte Murray and Mikal Bridges are the only two guys we're dealing with. There's nobody else. Okay, there's no Brandon Ingram. Forget him. There's no Paul George. There's no Clint Capella. There's no Donovan Mitchell. No Donovan Mitchell. No Donovan Mitchell. No Donovan Mitchell. It's not going to happen. Okay, so we're talking about either Mikal Bridges or DeJounte Murray. And for that to happen, either or, you're going to include Quentin Grimes. That's going to be the thing. Okay. And there's no guarantee on the Mikal side that they want Quentin Grimes for Mikal Bridges. And there's no guarantee on the Atlantic side that New York is willing to give him up. So we have to see. This is going to be very interesting. Yeah, Devin Booker ain't coming to New York. Forget that. Forget that. No, that's not coming. Yeah, so we're going to have to see how this plays out. It's very interesting. I don't know. You know, I really don't. But I knew the OG thing was very strongly possible because of all the ramifications and all of the other dynamics involved. OG is what RJ could become, but OG is there now, and he's only 26. Dang. Malik, shalom, brother. Thanks for the $5. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So DeJounte would be a trade deadline deal if that was going to happen. That's something you want to look for, the trade deadline. But don't be disappointed if nothing happens, y'all. We just did a major deal. The Knicks just did a major deal and got a whole bunch better, man. They just got a whole bunch better. I mean, man, I'm excited. I want to see this game Tuesday, and then the next game after that is what? The Knicks play Tuesday, and then they have another game. Hold on, because it's when is it? Let me see. No, they play Monday and they play Wednesday. They play Monday against Minnesota and Wednesday against Chicago. I'm excited to see, especially that Chicago game, because by then everybody should be ready to play, right? You're gonna have OG, you're gonna have Precious, everybody's gonna be in. So by then, man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's going to be good. Yeah, I'm excited about seeing these. I want to see what they look like, man. I want to see what they look like. I want to see the opponents wave off OG Anunoby. I want to see them do that. I would like to see, they're playing Minnesota. Nas Reed, right? Who's the other guy? They got Nas Reed and they got the young McDaniel. That's gonna be OG's man. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be OG's man. He gonna be guarding them too. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. For real, for real. Let's do this. Okay. Let's get this done. Yeah, I want to see them. The Knicks just got better. Anybody thinking we got fleeced in this deal don't know what they talking about. The Knicks just got better. Okay. This was a win-win. This is how a trade is supposed to go down. Both teams win. That's how the trade's supposed to happen. Nobody fleeced anybody. Both teams won. It was a fair trade. You got RJ Barrett back in Toronto. You got IQ starting in Toronto. You got a starter in OG, an all-NBA defender, and you just got Precious Achiuwa, who, I don't know why people are sleeping on him. He's the second coming of Oakman. Okay? And so you got one brick doo-doo house in Jew, and then you got another brick doo-doo house and Precious right behind him. Daggone, baby. I'm into it. Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. That's what I'm saying to y'all. So, yeah, there's that. You know, if anybody was going to be traded, it would be Josh Hart. He'd be the man that you think would be out. But he ain't going nowhere. Tibbs love that dude. I mean, because you think about it. Mitch Rob, Precious Achiuwa, Deuce, and Grimy. What? What? Man, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, right, Roberto. Bully ball is really here now. Shit. Damn, you got some roughnecks, man. Because Juju is a daggone roughneck. Juju is a roughneck. And you know Precious is, and you know OG is too. Oh. I'm excited, y'all. I want to see this team play. I want to see them play. Okay. Now you got to give them a couple of games to get acclimated, right? For real, right? Seriously. You got to give them, a couple of games. They're going to be a little, getting used to their team and all that. But once they click, oh my gosh, once they click, you better hope the refs are calling ticky-tack fouls. Because if they not, the Knicks going to manhandle people. I'm trying to tell you, they're going to manhandle people. I like the way this team looks right now. Okay, I love it. Love it. Now, if Grimes can get 20 minutes, Deuce and Grimes together, 20 minutes, and then you could get Hart going to play more than that because he does. That's what the Tibbs love playing him. And then you're going to have Precious getting 15, 20 minutes. This is going to be really good, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, Dwight Young, who told you that? Look, when you have a team, you got a team. Basketball is a team game, okay? I'm not breaking this up for no damn superstar. We good. We are good, okay? Let's let this roll, man. I'm real happy with this. And I hate to give up RJ, but like I said, I told y'all 5 months ago, OG is what RJ will be. OG is there now, okay? He's now there. 40% from 3, all NBA defense. He's there now, okay? Love RJ, but OG is right now ready. IQ is looking to start, as he should. And the Knicks did him a solid. Sent him to Toronto, where he's going to be the starting point guard, period. And you got a Precious Achiuwa in exchange. You can't, be good. We good, man. We good. I like the way we looking. It's questionable, Michael Earhart. It became questionable as soon as Mitchell Robinson went down. To me, my 50-win prediction was based on Mitchell Robinson playing at least 65 games. So we're not going to get that. So I don't know what we're looking like now. But I want to see how this team gels. You got January. I want to see how this team gels in January. And see what we do. There's no room for, I like Malachi Flynn, but you got Deuce McBride, and Malachi is not playing. They didn't just extend Deuce to play Malachi. I don't understand why anybody, I heard media people talking about, why would they just extend Deuce to play a guy that's expiring? Malachi was thrown in this deal because the Raptors were disappointed in him and he's $3.8 million, and so they included him in the deal. I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks released him, okay? But Malachi is out. He's out. I don't know if they're going to trade him or whatever, but he's out. Okay. And I like Malachi Flynn. I still like Malachi Flynn. I still like him. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Oh, this drunken dude can't stand them folks. He's drunk. Please excuse him. They let him out, and he went and mixed meds with his alcohol, and he really has messed himself up. Can't stand them folks. Who help him? Somebody, I don't know how you could dry out from whatever you took, bro, because you're kind of blabbing stuff that don't make no sense. So anyway, yeah. So anyway. The dude must have mixed some vodka with some serious meds because he talking some dumb stuff, man. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. Yeah, so man, OG ANONOBY in the New York Knicks uniform. Wait. Next to you're gonna see 2 brick doo-doo houses with him and Juju. Oh my gosh, man. What? I did like Malachi Flynn. I still like Malachi Flynn, Edward, but I'm deuce high, baby. I like Malachi Flynn, but I'm deuce high. So ain't no room for Malachi. Sorry. Ain't no room. Ain't no room for him. Instant offense. Dude, stop, man. You probably the same dude that said we need to keep MV4A for instant offense. You probably that same dude. Please. Yeah, nah, we good, man. We good. Yeah. D Mitchell, man. D Michelle, you missed, bro. You missed, man. Yeah. So, well, you're going to have Brunson. You're going to have DiVincenzo. Let's not fight it, AA. But you got Brunson, DiVincenzo, OG, Juju, and Mitch Rob. But yeah, but Grimes is going to play. I'm looking forward to seeing him and Deuce in combination. I'm really looking forward to them getting 20, not just 5 minutes. I'm looking for them to get 20 minutes together. They could do that. And believe me, there's no coincidence they extended Deuce the same day they made this trade. So I'm telling you, Deuce is going to get some minutes. Deuce time is coming. Yeah. Now he's ready. He's ready to go. So, well, Evan Fournier, again, what's going to happen with Evan Fournier? Evan Fournier is $19 million expiring. So at the very least, they let it expire. They could do that. And then they have the $19 million. Remember, they got to re-sign OG ANONOBY. So they got the $19 million. They let it expire. Or they can include him in a deal at the trade deadline. More than likely would be for some of y'all talking, for DeJounte Murray. If they were going to include Grimes in the deal, DeJounte Murray is going to come to New York and Evan goes out with Grimy. But yeah, no, I mean, don't diss on don't diss on Malachi Flynn. He's a pro level guard. He does need a little bit more development, but he's good, man. There's no room for him on the Knicks. It's a 9-man rotation. There's no room for a 10th or 11th guy. Look what Deuce just went through. Okay, there's no room for a 10th or 11th guy. If they keep him, that's what they're going to do with him. Okay, but Deuce has moved into the 9-man rotation now. Okay. Deuce is on the back on the rotation. Period. That's it. And it's fair because it's his turn. Tibbs does that. He has his pecking order. Deuce was number 10. Now he moves up to number 9. He's in the 9-man rotation. So no, not really, Andrew, because they could sign him. They had his bird rights. They can match anybody on IQ, but they decided to let him start for Toronto and bring in OG. This is perfect timing for them to do this. They did the right thing. Yeah, he's finally getting a good 20-minute a game shot, Deuce McBride. And I think this is going to be really good. Okay. I think it's really going to be good. I think it's going to be good. So we're going to see how this works out. I love the defense. The perimeter D is there now. Devo, I keep saying DeJounte. Devo with Deuce and Grimes out there. The perimeter D is good. And now you got OG. The perimeter D is good, man. Yeah. Bro, that's dangerous combination, drugs and alcohol. You should really. Oh, I get it. You must be a Toronto Raptors fan too. So not only you drunk and high, but You're a Toronto Raptors fan. I hear you, bro. Go on, enjoy yourself up there. You got your boy RJ up there with IQ. Enjoy yourself, man. Okay, I hear you. The Knicks went several notches up on defense, both for the first and the second unit. They just went several notches up on defense. You can't be overrated as an all NBA defender. This is not high school. This is the league. He's 25. He was all NBA defense. What are you talking about? You can't be overrated shooting 40% from three, 50% from straight on, 44% from the corner. That's overrated. I think your thought process is overrated. I think your logic is overrated. Whack like that weed you just smoked, for, please. Anyway. Yeah, I know. He leads the league in steals, and this probably talking about he overrated. Okay. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing this game tomorrow, y'all. It's gonna be all good. I'm looking forward to seeing, especially Wednesday when they play Chicago. So y'all heard already? Do y'all know for sure that OG is playing tomorrow? Is OG playing tomorrow? I mean, I don't know. Is he? Is OG really going to be playing tomorrow? Is he going to be in the lineup tomorrow? I hope he is, but I'm just wondering. Okay, because I haven't heard anything. As far as that. Is he, Michael? You heard it? Okay, yeah. Because if he's in the lineup tomorrow, I'm going to be definitely zeroing that game. And then I want to see Deuce and Grimes do their thing. Regardless if we end up trading Grimes or not, it'll be at the trade deadline. For now, Deuce and Grimes in the second unit with Josh Hart and Precious Achiuwa. Daggone it. We're going to see what happens. So brother asked, can you still win 50 games? My 50-game prediction was based on a 65 games from Mitchell Robinson. It's questionable now. That's why I really want to see what happens in January. January, I think the Knicks play 13 games in January. Okay. I think the Knicks played 13 games in January. So let's see how they do in January. That's the real litmus. Give them this 13 games and let's see how they turn out. They just come out of hell week with the month of December, the Knicks did. So and remember now, we were just looking for the Knicks to come out even in December, All right. Walter White, thanks for the $5. Unfortunately, we're having issues with Mitch Mittens. Would have been scary defense. I think OG can go another level. Yeah. OG is now just reaching his prime. And like I said, Mitchell Robinson can play in the second unit when he comes back. I have no problem. And I don't think he has a problem playing the second unit. You play him in the second unit, you're going to have a hellified second unit. So let's do it. Okay? And no problem. We're good. Okay? I know. I think this is the knucklehead that's just, he's looking for attention. So let's give him his attention, man. Let's give him his attention. He's looking for it. You understand? He was looking for attention. Some people do stunts for attention. Do you know that? Some people do stunts for attention. Like they get to the subway, right? And they lean too far over. They be leaning too far. And you be like, dude, why is that dude leaning so far over? You ever see them? They lean real far over. And then some dudes, if they don't get the attention from leaning too far over, what they do is they jump on the tracks. And you'd be like, dude, what are you doing? Get up. And he got everybody's attention, but then he doesn't feel like he has enough attention. So then the fool, mixture of attention seeking, selfishness, and being, just straight out something wrong with you, he goes and touches the third rail. Well, that's the end, right? And that was that guy. He was coming in and he was starting, and so he was leaning too far over. Then he jumped onto the tracks and you're like, dude, don't do that. Don't do that. And then he started getting on some of y'all nerves. And I said, unfortunately, you got the attention and you just touched the third rail. So now, bye-bye. That was it. You understand? So, yeah. So, yeah. And I can't stand them, folks. I love your picture. I love the picture you got there. But you're getting on my last nerve, man. Shoot. You're my last nerve. Some people, I got one alert, after this week with my dad and all this stuff going on, I got one good nerve left, and homie just coming here jumping up and down on it. I got one good one left. And homie came in here jumping up and down. Jumping up and down like it was a trapeze or something. Yeah, he's starting to talk more. He lost his ability to talk, but now he's starting to talk. The heat went out in the house we just got last night. So I had to go over there and put the heat back on. And I said, Pop, you cold? He said, heck yeah. I'm glad he's talking now. I said, you want some grits and eggs? Yeah, I want some grits and eggs. He said, so he's doing much better. Thank you all for your prayers. He's doing much better, man. Pop's doing much better. Yeah, he's right around the corner now. I ain't got to go far to see him. When I get done with y'all, I'm going to go see him. Yeah, it was really good. I'm glad he really doing a lot better. As y'all know, I was very, very, very gravely concerned for my daddy, but taking him out of that nursing home, getting him into a house, he's got a nurse with him now, and and he likes nurses, put it that way. The female nurses he likes. I say, Pop, you happy? He'll like that. So yeah, that's he's doing good. And I said, and he's talking more. Like I said, Pop, you want some grits and eggs? Yeah, I want some grits and eggs. I said, okay, we'll go get you some grits and eggs. So he's doing much better. He's doing much better. I want to thank you for your thoughts and prayers. That was really a blessing, man. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, that's right, Dwight Young. Praise the Most High. I'm so happy that he's doing better. So it helps me, but it was a lot. There's a lot going into this stuff, and I've still got a lot to do. To prepare the house and stuff. I just went to Home Depot before I saw y'all. That's why I was a little late. I could still get some stuff done, but it's coming. It's coming together. Yeah, it's coming together. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, and David Martinez, you noticed, Deuce was the only one that was plus last night on the second unit. The only one, okay? And that, as we know from seeing Deuce McBride over the 3 years, it's not accidental. Okay, so he gets his extension at the same time IQ gets traded. Come on, baby. Don just locked up a backup point guard for $4 million a year. A daggone all defensive level point guard for $4 million a year. So we good. We good. We good. We good. We good. Yeah. No, yeah. JL, you right. You right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 26, 24. You combine that with, how old is Dante? 26? Brunson is 27. Jew is 29. Hartenstein, 25. Grimes is 24. I think Deuce is 23. Look at them ages, man. That's what I'm saying. Look at them ages, man. That's what I'm telling you, man. And wait. And look, we're talking about a playoff team that has 8 number 1 picks. 8 number 1 picks. Yeah, I like OKC, and that's what I was trying to explain. People still didn't get that, but I'm saying OKC has a rebuilt management team. When they came from Seattle, they were building their management team. Nobody paying attention to them because they're in a small market. And they were drafting MVPs, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. They were drafting MVPs, and they developed them cats. And they kept drafting. And so they lost all of them, and they back because they have the management team already developed, and now they just need to do the rebuild, and they got that down to a science. See, in New York, y'all ain't got no patience for no real rebuild. Y'all calling for the coach's head after 2 seasons. Y'all trip. Y'all calling for the management to be fired after 2 seasons. Y'all ain't got no sense at all. But we into long-term sustainable winning. I'm glad they're ignoring y'all. So now the management team, this is the 4th season for the management team and the 4th season for Tom Thibodeau. You're going to go through their 5 seasons, and then you're going to have something, okay? Then you're going to have something. Yeah, they're going to have something. So it's just a matter of time, New York Knicks Nation. It's just a matter of time. So we're good, y'all. We don't need nobody else. Like I said, if they were to get a DeJounte Murray, I could understand it. If they were to get a Mikal Bridges, I totally understand it. It's totally understandable. But I like our team right now. And for all of the people that were saying we're too short, we just added a 6'7" small forward. Legit 6'7", 240-pound small forward. Okay? added that. So let's calm down. We good. Okay, we good. I think we're very good. I love our team. How could you not? How could you be a Knicks fan and hate this team? I don't understand that. What, some of y'all still think that we're supposed to have 5 All-Stars and then 5 more on the bench? That's what some of y'all think. Oh man, bro, we good. We good. The weakness was perimeter defense, and we just solved it. We just solved it. Okay, just solved it. And so we good. We good. Yeah, I mean, yeah. To add when I saw Precious Achiuwa's name in there, I was like, oh my gosh. So we not only got OG Anunoby, but we got Precious. That wasn't even Steven. That's even Steven. So you're giving up RJ, who's really, RJ is potential. Quick is the guy that's going to start and ready to play now. So you got Quick with Scotty Barnes and RJ. That's fair. And now we got a mature, ready to play, all NBA defender, jump shooter, what do you call that? Knockdown jump shooter in OG Anunoby. And now you already got DiVincenzo, who just scored 38 last night on 7 threes, y'all. And then your bench, your backcourt bench is Grimes and Deuce. They just locked Deuce up for, what, 3 years? Yeah, we good, y'all. We good. We good. I'm telling y'all, we good. Okay? Don't worry. We good, y'all. Okay? I like it. I'm anxious to see. I'm anxious to see what it looks like tomorrow. I really want to see what it looks like tomorrow. I'm really wanting to see what it looks like tomorrow, man, because it's going to be all that. I want to see that defense. I love defense, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm saying the loss of going to. I think the Knicks should get at least a second-round pick, building blocks, don't you? I think we should get at least a second-round pick. They should give us back the pick we just gave them. They need to give us back that pick. Yeah, right. Well, I don't know about a discount, but OG Anunoby is going to probably get a contract that averages between $35 and $40 million a year. That's what he's going to get. So I don't know. And y'all know how the Don roll, right? So it's going to be, we'll put it this way. It'll be 3 years, 4 years, 160 million. And the 4th year will be a team option. Y'all see what I'm saying? It'll be 4 years, 160 million. And the 4th year will be a team option. This is the Don we talking about, y'all. I'm trying to tell you how he rolls. That's probably how it's going to go. Okay. And as far as the DeJounte Murray, like I said, I've been saying, some of y'all just coming on board. Look, if they're willing to include Quentin Grimes into Atlanta, DeJounte will be a Knick. He wants to be a Knick. If they're willing to include Quentin Grimes in the deal, DeJounte will be a Knick. I don't like it, but I'm telling you, I'm trying to be real. I don't like it. I don't want it. But if you're asking me what the next deal is, that's it. If the Knicks are willing to include Quentin Grimes in this deal, DeJounte Murray will be a Knick. But yeah, I'm with you, Jerry Wilhite. I hope they're done. I don't want no more. I'm done. Done. Leave it. I'm good. Yeah, forget Donovan Mitchell. Why do people keep mentioning Donovan Mitchell? Do you realize he can't play defense yet? Do you understand that? He cannot play defense. You don't pair him next to Jalen Brunson. They will have no defense. What is wrong with some of y'all? Why do y'all keep mentioning him? What is he the card? You got the card, the basketball card? You trying to make it? He don't fit. He don't fit. If he don't fit, you must have quit. He don't fit. You don't fit. You don't forget it. What y'all keep mentioning him for? For what? People who mention Donovan Mitchell on platforms just want y'all to click. Wait, let me say that again. People who mention Donovan Mitchell on platforms, they just want y'all to click on. They making money off y'all. Because he don't fit. He don't fit. Why would anybody want somebody that doesn't play defense? Do you think Tom Thibodeau wants another non-defensive player? Come on, man. Yes, building blocks. That's what I'm saying. Now, Building Blocks brought up a really good point. If DeJounte Murray and Trae Young didn't work, why would we think that Brunson and DeJounte Murray would work? That's an excellent point. But let me tell you what's different. Let me tell you what's different. And Building Blocks, you bring up a good point. But I'm going to say something here. It's a really good point. Let me see. Trae Young, the leprechaun, makes Brunson look like an all-NBA defender. That's how bad Trae Young is. Trae Young is so bad on defense. He is so horrible. He makes Jalen Brunson look like an all-NBA defender. That's how bad he is. That's how bad he is on defense. Okay? He is really bad. He is horrible. He's a train wreck on defense. He's a train wreck. At least Brunson sometimes can stay in front of a guy. You know, sometimes he can. At least he can not only stay in front of a guy, y'all know he draws fouls on charges. He likes to do that. So at least he does that. But Trae Young, and that's why it would work better here than it would be in Atlanta. That's why it would work better. Okay. Yeah, and J.B. can play off the ball if he needs to and let DeJounte Murray handle the rock. He could do that. Okay. He could definitely do that. Oh, definitely Trae Young. RJ is better on defense than Trae Young. RJ is not that bad. RJ is not up to par, but he's not that bad. Trae Young can't guard a shadow. RJ at least can guard fours and big threes. He could. But he just has trouble with quicker guys. Trae Young can't even guard a shadow. If you tied a door to him, he couldn't guard it. Okay, if you tied it to him, he couldn't guard it. That's how bad he is. Oh my gosh. But nobody can stop him offensively. But we need defense. No defense, no bueno. No defense, no bueno. You know, no defense, no bueno. Sometimes, player, you're right. And that's what the Knicks just did. They drafted and developed RJ and IQ. And they turned him into OG and Precious. Love it. Yeah, I saw that drunken fool write that rascal 109. Don't listen to drunken fools. Randall ain't going nowhere. Randall ain't going nowhere. And who you going to get? Who else out there in the league can guarantee you 72 to 75 games a season and play 35 minutes a game? Who could do that? Yeah, I'm seriously. Who out there right now in the league can play 35 minutes every night, can get you 20 and 10? And who is it? Can you please tell me? Is there a guy out there that could do that? No. He can't get you 20 and 10. Donovan Mitchell can't do it. He can't get you 20 and 10. Who can get you 20 and 10, play 35 minutes every night, and bring 20 points, 10 rebounds every night? Who can do that? Do you have a guy? Because you're not replacing Randall with Donovan Mitchell. So who can do that? Can you name one guy? Please, just name a guy. Can you name a guy that can get you 20 and 10? There's a couple of them, maybe. I'm trying to think of one. I don't know. No, we don't need Olynyk. We just got Precious Achiuwa. We don't need Olynyk. We just got Precious Achiuwa. We're good. No, I'm trying to say, who is it that can match Juju's numbers at the power forward spot? Kawhi can't play no 75 games, John Mark. No, he can't. He cannot play no 75 games. John Mark, brother, do you really think he can play 75 games a season? Can he? Can Kawhi Leonard play? Question, can Kawhi Leonard guarantee you 75? Can he guarantee you 72 games? Test it. Let's just make it easy. Can Kawhi Leonard, can you tell me he's going to play 72 games? Kawhi Leonard? No. Can Zion play 60 games? Forget 72. Can you guarantee me Zion Williamson stay fat, stay hurt? Forget him. Making $200 million. Stay fat and stay hurt. Okay. No, King Ribby said the name. King Ribby, you're right. Giannis. Giannis can. Okay. Who else? You think we getting Giannis? Are we going to trade Julius Randle and Milwaukee's going to give us Giannis? You see what I'm saying? So when I'm talking about people talking about Julius getting traded for what? Who are you getting? Right. Kawhi Leonard is now in the Anthony Ambulance school of I'm always hurt. Zion can't give you no 72 games. Can we get Zion under 320? Bam Adebayo is close, but Bam doesn't play the power forward. Bam is a center. Okay, I love Bam. I do. I like Bam Adebayo, but I don't think so. It's crazy. I never expected to be defending Randall. He's playing. Well, it's right, because I'm wondering, who are you trading him for? Is Miami giving up Bam for Randall? You really think so? Come on, man. Is Milwaukee giving up Giannis for Randall? There's nobody out there, y'all. There's nobody. I'm going to tell you, there's nobody out there. There's nobody out there that could get you that. All right, I'm going to give you, no, Grant is good, but he ain't 2010 now. Kevin, you know Grant ain't 2010. I'm going to give you a 2010 guy. You want Cat? Y'all want Cat? I know you don't want Cat. Y'all want Cat? Cat can play 72 games and get you 2010. Y'all want Cat? Who would you want, Cat or Ju? Who you want, Juju or Cat? Talk to me. Who you want, Juju or Cat? Give me Juju every day. Every day, I'm taking Ju. See what I'm saying? So anybody talking about trading Julius Randle, you got to think about the Don ain't going to give him away, number one. That ain't happening. And then number two, yeah, Ju is still on $100-something million contract. Cat's on a $200-something million contract. No, I don't think so, y'all. Yeah, we keeping Juju. So that's what I'm saying. So there's nobody out there that you could get that production from. For, Juju's going to play 75 games a year. And he's going to play like a brick doodle house. And he's going to be strong. Now, he's going to give you some attitude sometimes. But even that is improved. If y'all notice this year, his attitude has gotten a lot better. A lot better. Okay? Make a poll? Okay. All right. That's a good. All right. I'll make a poll. Let's do it. I'll make it. Y'all ready? I'll do it. Sure. Let's make a poll. Sure. Hang on. Let me get it. Find that daggone thing. See, where's the daggone poll at? Start. There it is. Here's the poll. Okay, here you go. Randall for Cat. Yes or no? Very simple question. Randall for Cat. Yes or no? Randall for Cat. Yes or no? That's a very simple question. Yes or no? So far, out the gate is no. That's right. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because Randall is half a Cat's salary. You got to know that. Mr. Williams, thanks for the $5. Cat and Juju, in a lot of ways, mostly above the shoulder of the same guy. I can see that, Mr. Williams. I can see that. But only thing, Randall's getting half the money. Cat's getting half the money. He's getting half the money. So he said Flax no. Michael Acker. He said Flax no. Yeah, here's what I'm saying. And I like Cat. Cat is skilled, man. One of the most skilled big men in the league. But I'm taking Ju every day. I'm taking my brick doodoo house every day. I'm taking Ju. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Anybody talking about a superstar trade involving Julius Randle has no freaking idea what they're talking about, because you ain't replacing him with nobody. The only, like you said, some of y'all already said the names. It's Randle or Giannis. And you ain't getting Giannis. You ain't getting Giannis. See, so forget that. Randle for, I don't even tell you Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. That ain't happening either. That ain't happening either. So, like, what? None of that's happening. None of that's happening, man. So Randle ain't going nowhere. Randle's in his prime, and he's helping the Knicks, and he's going to continue to do that. And I want to tell you right now, I've been telling y'all this since the summer, This is going to be a different Juju this playoffs. I'm just telling you. He's going to be better this playoffs. You're going to get a playoff Randall that's different this year. I'm telling you. Watch. You're getting a different playoff Randall. You're getting a series playoff Randall. That's why I wish we had Mitchell Robinson, because y'all seen Mitch Robinson do work in Cleveland against Cleveland last year. So I'm hoping we can get him back for the playoffs. We see what happens. Yeah, I think Jude's going to do better in the playoffs this year. He's more mature. He's more settled. Think about Julius Randle as the New York Knicks player that came here from New Orleans, okay? So he came here with his wife and his little boy. His little boy was a baby then, right? The older boy, he was a baby then. So he came here with his wife and his little boy. Had a rough first year, he went off, rough second year, but a lot of hate, a lot of stuff. I wanted him traded. And now look at him, two-time All-NBA. His boy has grown up in New York. His wife and him and his boy, they got another child. I think it was a second son, right? So now he's got a family. Ju has grown up as a man. He's grown up as a player in New York, right in front of us. Now, y'all notice, right? I mean, I'm not making this up. You're seeing that, right? Julius Randle has grown up as a man and as a player in front of us in New York. And his son and his wife, they've grown up in this market as people, okay? Now, wait. How many players in the history of New York did that? Where you saw their wife, you saw their kids, you saw when their kids were born, you saw them go from hated to All-NBA. How many players in the history of the Knicks did that? Clyde Frazier was a dude that was Clyde, but you didn't know who he was married to or where his children was. Or the same with Willis Reed, who was beloved, or Patrick Ewing even. Randle is the only guy that has grown up in this market in front of us and developed in front of us. And you ain't trading him. You ain't trading him. Yeah, you ain't trading him. That ain't happening, man. He's a fixture in New York. He's a fixture. Melo, right. All right, I'll give you that. Keller said it, Melo. I'll give you that. He came here at age 26, and you've seen him develop. You see Keon grow up. Keon's still growing up in the New York market. So I'll give you Melo. I'll give you Melo on that. I have to say, yeah, I'll give you Melo. But aside from that, you're talking about over 60 years of New York Knicks basketball. Okay, but they didn't grow up in front of the media of New York like Melo did. Melo did, and he handled it very well. And with his wife, and everything that was going on with him, Keon and his wife. But Juju, man, he's gonna be all right. I'm not worried about Juju. I think he's comfortable enough now in his own skin in New York. He is going to play very well this playoffs. I'm really looking forward to seeing him there. And now you've added a OG ANONOBY, and you added a nice supporting cast around him. So, yeah. Yeah, Patrick did grow up. I mean, he was very sheltered. He come out of Boston, and John Thompson sheltered him. And the whole Georgetown team sheltered them, if y'all remember. And he played all 4 years for John Thompson. And he come out, and he grew into a man in New York. But he was an attitude. Ewing could play, but he had an attitude. He was a prima donna. I'm not saying they should have ever traded Patrick Ewing, but he was a prima donna. He really was. They treated him, they were kissing. Jeff Van Gundy was kissing his behind, man. So, had them lips tight on Patrick's cheeks, man. So, yeah, but I'm just saying we should be faithful for this cat that's faithful to us, and he grew up here, and he's one of the few players in the history of the Knicks to grow up in front of us like that and got better like he did. All-NBA. Yeah, Patrick Ewing was a greater player than Julius Randle. I'm not going to lie. He was, but Patrick Ewing's a warrior. But I'm not trading Julius Randle. I'm not trading him. So he's staying with us. He's staying right here in the New York Knicks. I want him to retire in New York Knicks. Allen Houston too, kind of. Well, I don't think Houston was as visible as Randle is. Houston wasn't as visible as Randle. He was more private. He still is. When you look it out, he still is pretty private. But Randle is visible. He's in the spotlight. He got his kid out there. He's hugging him after the game. His wife. So yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So. My point, Juju ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Anybody talking about him being part of a deal, It's like I heard this fool that's not, some platform talking about, well, they're going to use Malachi Flynn behind Jalen Brunson. I said, who is this knucklehead? He don't know nothing about Deuce? What's wrong with him? Somebody better tell him. Yeah, Sims is the odd man out. I'll give you that. Sims is the odd man out. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, New Yorker. Precious Achiuwa, I like his game, y'all. There's two guys who I really admired in the league for that style, that roughneck style. And they both very similar. Precious Achiuwa and Isaiah Stewart. Big Beef Stew over there in Detroit. I like both of them. They play very similar. They got that Charles Oakley physical roughneck type game, and they both can play center or power forward. They don't take no mess from nobody. I like both of them cats. And we just got one in Precious Achiuwa. So that's all I'm saying. I know, Don's right. You're right. That's right. So, oh man, this is gonna be fun. I'm waiting. I'm looking forward to seeing this. So tomorrow I'm gonna be really examining this game, and I'm glad I don't get on nobody's podcast again because I just want my full attention to watching the sets, how they run the sets, watching the defense, how it operates, seeing OG, seeing Deuce and Grimy together. Let's get this done, y'all. Let's get this done. I hope they are, D Grant. Like I told you, the only guy coming next is DeJounte Murray, and we'd have to give up Grimes for him, and I'm not real happy about that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Dante is actually, yeah, I can see that. Knicks Nation 112. That's a good comp. Dante and John Starks. I can see that. Yeah, I can really see that's a good comp. I like that. That's a good comp. I like that. All right. So tomorrow night, y'all. Hey, listen, tonight is New Year's Eve. There's some fools out there on New Year's Eve. Y'all know that, right? I never, in all my years growing up in New York, and I was in New York for the first 27 years of my life, I never went to the ball dropping. Only tourists went to the ball dropping. I never went to the ball dropping in Times Square. Never went there. There wasn't no trouble. Okay? Be careful, y'all. Wherever you're going to be tonight, please be careful. Be careful. Enjoy yourself and be careful on this New Year's. And, thank the Most High that you got. Thank your God that you got through this year. A lot of people didn't. People died today, yesterday, get murdered and shot. Didn't make it. Be thankful you made it. Be careful. Don't drive out there. These people are nuts out here. If you drive and they junk and they're going to be driving, man. Don't do it. Don't go out there. Louis, look, thanks for the $5. We saw Fizdale's wife in glasses. Does that count? This girl. There was blood flow. There was definitely blood flow. Ooh, that sister, boy. Talking about laying hands on somebody. Oh, my gosh. But anyway, well, blessing somebody with some laying of hands on somebody, boy. Anyway, I don't think I've seen a spouse as fine as Fizdale's. Since in all my years, I've seen some brothers pull up with some sisters now, but that brother's woman was tight. She was tight. Yeah, tight. Yeah. Oh, Fizdale, yeah, well, ooh, man. Anyway, yeah. So if the Knicks are willing to include Quentin Grimes, they will have DeJounte Murray at the trade deadline. If they're not, they won't. And either way, the Knicks are going to be good. With or without DeJounte Murray, they're going to be very good. And I want to tell you one other thing. Now it's December 31st. If Grimy goes off during the month of January, him and Deuce together, forget DeJounte Murray. Not going to happen. Man, Michael, I'm sorry, man. You know what? When I get off of here, I'm gonna look and see it. I'm sorry. I apologize for that, Everhart. I didn't even see it, man. So, and it should show up, especially if you did it beforehand. There's a thing that shows up. But sometimes, just to be fair, it shows up after the weekend. You know, this is a Sunday, Michael. And so it will show up like tomorrow or actually Tuesday even, because that's the way it works. So it might show up Tuesday. Yeah, I apologize for that. Apologize for that. Yeah. So y'all enjoy. Please be safe out there. Enjoy yourself, you know, with your loved ones. Hug your loved ones. Hug your loved ones. And be safe out there. I'll be cuddled up with my wife, and we're gonna be chilling. We're gonna go to dinner, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna be chilling. But y'all, please. And the poll end up 75% of y'all say no. As far as you would rather keep Randall rather than get Cat. 75% of y'all, 227 votes, and y'all were pretty solid, as I am. No, I'm keeping Juju, and yeah, that's that. I agree with all of y'all. I'm keeping Juju. Hey, shalom, my man, organic. Yeah, so 75% of you said no, we're not trading Randall for Cat. Completely agree. Of course, the media will go crazy. Love the trade, DJ Thunder. The Knicks won, and Toronto won. The Knicks got better, and Toronto can rebuild. I love this team now. I'm very high on this team. We solved a couple of very big holes with this thing here, and yeah, I'm very happy with this trade. Very happy with this trade. So, yeah. No, Carlos, he's not going to be a Knick. Yeah, it's not. He's not. We're not trading Julius Randle. I'm sorry. If that's what you want, I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Not trading Juju. But y'all be safe out there. Please have a happy new year. Gregorian calendar new year. Enjoy your Gregorian calendar new year. Michael. But please be safe out there, man. Enjoy yourself. Oh, yes, we're going to have dinner at the Carrabba's, my wife and I. I'm going to have me a nice ribeye at Carrabba's today. Y'all enjoy yourself. Until we meet again, shalom. Until we meet next year, shalom.